Before they run down the hill at Clemson, they touch Howard's rock. Only if they're ready to go, because if they're not, as Frank Howard himself said, keep your stinking hands off my rock. Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina, home to the Tigers. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. Oh, he's going to go for the return. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. A first down for the offense. To the ground with the back. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. The Tigers pulled out a close one the last time they saw their Palmetto State rivals.
And Clemson, they were sleepwalking early in that game. They know when they play South Carolina, they're going to get their ape.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. They are out to send a message in this rivalry game, Jesse, and the quarterback has to keep his composure after taking a shot like that.
Man, and I've been on the receiving end of some of those hits in rivalry games. It is not fun. They hurt a whole lot.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 40 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. All kinds of running room. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
This crowd, full throats, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
This rivalry dates back to 1896. It's been a little bizarre with the chicken curse, and it's a bit unusual, too, because the state school, South Carolina, isn't the perennial football power.
No, but it's kind of had its ebbs and flows a little bit back and forth. Some great coaches on both sides, but the in-state hate is key.
You know, there's a lot of great rivalries, especially down in the South and the Deep South. This is one of the better ones, though, because you just never know what the outcome is going to be.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's going to run it. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
On the ground, it's Sanders. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. He's got it on the move. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Sellers. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Yeah, and that's nice coverage. He's taking a shot, trying to throw the ball to the end zone. Maybe put that thing up a little bit higher where his guy can go up and make a play and come down. Nice job by the defender just getting his feet.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
Splits the uprights, it's good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Randall. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Clemson jumps to the line.
The RPO game works really well for this offense because the running back is very patient. It's a bit of a delayed handoff, but he's very good at finding the creases and finding the lanes and then putting his foot in the ground and getting north.
They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah, I argue more talent over the years, just dudes on the outside that win. And you know what? I think Clemson, as much as anybody in the country, has always featured those guys. And you want to play one-on-one with those guys, or you want to give them a cushion, like they'll throw it right now. And they've always believed in those guys out wide. And you know what? They usually come through for them.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. On the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's why that guy plays DB and not wide receiver. DBs generally don't have as good of hands as wide receivers. That ball should have been picked off on 3rd down. Come on, man. That could have been a pick 6.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
I'll tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. And the ball is intercepted. Takes it the other way. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
They'll leave it with him. Got a little space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
Well, after talking to him this week, I know this guy was excited to build off the momentum from last week when he scored 2 touchdowns. You could just see him here close.
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Tiger. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good...
He wants to go deep. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
To the air on 1st down. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Firing to the right, complete.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game. And I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Looking to the big tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Feeling some heat. The quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. After the big first down sack, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. He wants to throw. Moving out of the pocket. And that pass picked off. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
He's going for the big play. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Pulls it in. It's Simon. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wants to pass it on second down. Makes his connection. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Ball in the air. Intercepted. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a three-spot on the board. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
The tackle is made after the first down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Thrust that arm out. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Using the quick game. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water bugs, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. He got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
13.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blocker. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Tigers moving quickly to the line. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete to the left. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. And the Tigers look to keep this drive humming. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wants to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. A strike downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
They're going to sit back in zone. I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Clemson! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. And lucky for them, they got that football back. You want to hand off some momentum, that would have been the way to do it. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end, nor for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Shakes off the defender. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll try it again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Dropping back, it's Sellers. It's complete on the right side. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that 4th down stop, and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the 4th quarter to get me the football back.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of the receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a quick.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in the sudden change situation.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him down after he makes the catch. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. He looks that one in nicely. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete downfield. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. Defense backed up in this crowd trying to will them to get a big stop late. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now second down, and it's as if this crowd senses they can help them get a huge stop. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Touchdown, South Carolina! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. He'll call for the fair catch here. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly up. He'll take the deep shot. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His fourth interception. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
South Carolina.
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on second and long from the 8. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Throws to the tight end. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Touchdown, Gamecocks! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. Guess they wanted to make sure they rubbed a little salt in the wound here down the stretch.
And it's your job to stop it. Keep playing football. I like it when the offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. It's your job. If you don't like it defensively, do something about it.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Number 39. Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Randall. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Loss of 4 yards on the play. Brings up second down.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go